Hi guys, Tartan Spartan here, and we're back with episode 22 of the Skyrim Let's Play as Sealess variant. So, I've got to talk to this one of the greybeards, about the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller.
Ah, you've retrieved the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
I've
You
got
are
your
ready
back.
to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Da, which means push. Da.
Whoa.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
Will do.
Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Da.
I've got your back.
A little too closely.
Completed your training, Dragon. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Graveyard.
Lydia's just gonna push me away.
Are ready.
It's got no sense. She's got no sense of ceremony, that girl, does she? You all done? Oh, no, okay. I like to think that you just thought that there, and I'm feeling a bit
You
peckish.
have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Cool. We gonna get another quest? No? Okay.
Sky, guard you.
What was that ceremony all about? Were you using dragon shouts?
We spoke the traditional words of greeting to a Dragonborn who has accepted our guidance. The same words were used to greet the young Talos when he came to High Hrothgar, before he became the Emperor Tiber Septim.
You hear all this talk
What
about
did you actually say?
Ah, I sometimes forget you are not versed in the dragon tongue, as we are. This is a rough translation. Long has the storm crown languished, with no worthy brow to sit upon. By our breath we bestow it now to you, in the name of Kine, in the name of Shore, and in the name of Atmora of old.
Don't
You
take it the storm
are
crown's a
Eastmead
magical
now,
item.
the dragon of the north. Hearken to it.
Right, okay, so... Who was Jurgen Windcaller?
He was a great war leader of the ancient Nords, a master of the voice, or tongue. After the disaster at Red Mountain, where the Nord army was annihilated, he spent many years pondering the meaning of that terrible defeat. He finally came to realize that the gods had punished the Nords for their arrogant and blasphemous misuse of the voice. He was the first to understand that the voice should be used solely for the glory and worship of the gods, not the glory of men. Jurgen Windcaller's mastery of the voice eventually overcame all opposition, and the way of the voice was born.
I like that last part, but not the... Well, I suppose I don't really like the glory of men bit either, but the glory of me should be more than sufficient. Yeah, I'd like to learn more about the voice.
You have learned so much already, Dragonborn. Growing your gift too quickly would be dangerous. But there are many words of power in Skyrim, carved in the dragon tongue. Even from here we can feel the Thum resonate from them. Finding these lost words would be a sufficient test to temper your abilities with experience. Ask when you are ready to search.
Have you located any words of power then?
We have felt the whisper of a word. Give me your map and I will show you where its echo can be found.
Elder's Blood Peak, I believe I know where that is. So, what is the Way of the Voice?
The voice was a gift of the goddess Kinnereth at the dawn of time. She gave mortals the ability to speak as dragons do. Although this gift has often been misused, the only true use of the voice is for the worship and glory of the gods. True mastery of the voice can only be achieved when your inner spirit is in harmony with your outward actions. In the contemplation of the sky, Kinnereth's domain, and the practice of the voice, we strive to achieve this balance.
But I don't follow your philosophy. Why help me learn the voice?
The Dragonborn is an exception to all the rules. The dragon blood itself is a gift of the gods. If we accept one gift, how can we deny the other? As Dragonborn, you have received the ability to shout directly from Akatosh. We therefore seek to guide you on the proper use of your gift, which transcends the restrictions which bind other mortals.
Oh, good. I suppose. So, why are the shouts in the dragon language?
Dragons have always been able to shout. Language is intrinsic to their very being. There is no difference in the dragon tongue between debating and fighting. Shouting comes as naturally to a dragon as breathing or speaking. In mythic times, when mortal kind was in great need, the goddess Kinnereth granted us the ability to speak as dragons do. For most people, long years of training are required to learn even the simplest shout. But for you, the dragon speech is in your blood, and you learn it almost without effort.
Seems like a waste of time then for you guys. Well, anyway, I best be off.
Breath and focus.
Well, I think we'll actually just come back when we're back down in Iverstead. I'll see you guys in a second. Right, okay, let's start again in 3, 2, 1. Okay guys, right, we're back now. Let's have a look at the map and decide what we're gonna do then, shall we? I keep putting off going to the Shrine of Periite, but we're on the same side of the map as where Delphine wants us to go, but I'm slightly concerned about fighting a dragon. Which is, spoilers, what we're gonna have to do. No, let's just go. Let's just do it. So, yeah, question of the day is gonna be which do you prefer? The Elder Scrolls, Lord of the Rings, or Warhammer? If I'm honest with you, I'd say probably in a lot of ways that the Lord of the Rings is actually last for me. I like their elves better than the elves in Skyrim, not Skyrim, sorry, the Elder Scrolls. But I like the elves in Warhammer a lot though too, so I don't know. And as you guys know, elves are like my favourite race. Oh, hello. Nope, he's interested in this. Now yeah, the reason I ask that though is because we're going to be playing a short campaign, and I'll be skipping bits out too of it, honestly. Not skipping bits out, but when it's like the downtime, we'll be skipping bits out of the Third Age mod for Medieval 2. So that'll be a Lord of the Rings thing that we're doing. We're going to be doing Warhammer 2 on the channel, and we've also got a Saber Cat up here, really. And we've also got Skyrim going on too, obviously, so that's Elder Scrolls, Warhammer, and Lord of the Rings. So I figured why not ask what you guys think is the best. I think they've all got a lot of pluses and negatives, but honestly, don't get me wrong, there is a lot of backstory to Lord of the Rings, but honestly out of the three it's by far the least fleshed out, which is to be expected on account of the fact that Tolkien, you know, he's only one person and he's done the vast majority of the work on his thing. I know his son, he's done some stuff on it to expand upon things, and then like just kind of collating some things together to make stories out of it. Whereas like Warhammer had like what would have been about 30 years, I think.
I'll play my part.
I can't remember exactly. About 30 years of people, you know, making like backstory, lore, writing books, that sort of thing, to kind of flesh everything out. And the Elder Scrolls has been,
Ever onward.
well, I don't remember when Arena came out, but it was like 20 years ago, at least, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it was at least 20 years ago. I think maybe just over that. I can't remember exactly though, I'm going to be honest, I can't remember 100%. Which way should we go? See, I'm wondering if we should just cut across. I want to keep away from this bit though, so maybe not. Let's just go around. Again, I'm using some oh, there's a wee camp down there. Some prior knowledge to know that we don't want to go there, because I'm trying to avoid as many dragons as possible, honestly. Because I don't really feel Silas is powerful enough yet. He's got some pretty mid-tier equipment. Some of it's actually like low tier, and then he's not got anything properly enchanted that's useful, at least. I know we've got some enchanted armour, but it's like bonus to illusion and archery or something, and we don't really use either of those, except that one time when we were fighting the dragon.
Land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold.
Lord of the Rings games too, that's something that's kind of been a wee bit hit and miss at times. Not as much as Star Wars has been, I wouldn't say, but I've actually recently, like not even just recently, like the past few months, I've been like really wanting to play Lord of the Rings The Third Age. That was like a kind of, that was probably one of my first RPGs that I played, I'd say. Like in the kind of traditional sense of what an RPG is, I suppose. Never mind then. It's a turn-based one. Is that an assassin? Nope, wrong thing. Wrong button. No, it's like an assassin. Dark Brotherhood specifically. Maybe not though, maybe it's just a thief. Yeah, it's just a thief. If we don't get off the horse, that's the funny thing, she can't accost us. Let's just keep riding. That is one of the problems about not being able to speak to people on horses in this game. You could do it in Oblivion, don't know why they took it out, honestly. Maybe it's because when they're on the horse's AI takes over for the movement. And obviously, oh, okay, that's just a Durzag, I think it's called. And obviously, because you don't like get the pause in time. Yeah, Durzog, sorry. And because you don't get the pause in time that you got in Oblivion, it wouldn't stop moving. Maybe that would make sense. Let's say it's that reason. How do I collect stuff again with this? Oh, because I'm wanting these Jazzbay grapes. What is that? Ah, it's a crab. I was like, what is that noise? I remember we were down there as well, and there was a bloody dragon just over the other side of that as well at one point, wasn't there? Oh, fuck off, it's back. Right. Oh, there's a fucking goblin. Oh, one-shotted it. Nice. So yeah, no. Really been wanting to play that. Wanted to play Battle for Middle-earth 2 as well, actually. That was the only one I played. Again, that was probably one of my first strategy games, because I didn't really have a computer to play games on when I was younger. I had... Well, obviously I had a PlayStation 2. That was what I played Age of Empires on. Age of Empires 2, sorry. That was what I played that on for the first time. I played that in PlayStation 2, so I mean, imagine how fucking nightmarish it was trying to control everything. I think I finished the campaign though. I don't know if it... Oh, I remember you can play as different factions in the campaign. Like you can play as France, and you can play as... like I'm sure it's Joan of Arc you play as that, and then you can play as the Mongols. I'm pretty sure it's Genghis Khan you play as. But I mean, like, I don't know if it's just all the one thing and you play through as some characters and then you move on, or if it's like different campaigns. I don't really remember. Oh good, it's fucking snowing. That was sudden as shit, what the fuck? I wish it kind of eased in a little more. Like, I mean, the actual snow isn't such the problem, it's more the sudden difference in the... Gonna get out of the way, Lydia, there we go. It's more the sudden difference in the sky.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
That was weird delivery. A dragon's attacking Kinesgrove?
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Okay.
It might be too late.
The fuck? Where did she come from? I just heard her voice there and I was like, wait, what? Yeah, well, I guess we better deal with that. Oh, she's got a blade sword. Oh shit, the stamina's fucked. Can't you even see that? Is this woman running up the hill? She was running up the hill, yeah. Alduin by the looks of things. That dragon that we saw near Helgen.
Look at that big bastard. Let's see what it does.
I think it saw us. That's the weird thing, it definitely sees us, but it doesn't interest itself in me. Maybe it doesn't know at this point that I'm the Dragonborn. But at the same point you think it would just give us a wee, like, quick, oh, breathe to death because it killed this guy. Fuck it, let's take that. Do we have it? We do have a crossbow, because I have a feeling that we might need it. Well good, there's a fire randomly here. Maybe this was the Stormcloak soldiers' watch or something. Excuse me while I loot this stuff actually. Let's not take the cooking pot of the axe.
Zeal
Let's take a wee drink. We don't want to be fighting a dragon while we're thirsty.
Steady.
Do you think you're hiding for that?
This is worse than I thought.
It's seen us. It's definitely seen us. It's looking right at me.
It was this cold and for this long.
Okay, you just said Alduin there, I heard that. Oh yeah, so let's not bother speaking to him. Or listen to him. Basically guys, we crashed and I've just got us back to this point. I think it's a bit later on in the day, but yeah, never mind. Don't know what they're havering about. No, let's fucking hope that this isn't so tricky now. It's a fire Atronax, so there's not much point in using. Oh fuck, this is a nightmare. Yeah, sorry, there's not much point in using.
Hear all this talk about a war?
Are they gonna finish speaking anytime soon? Oh, he's flying. Oh jeez, what the fuck is this? Where's he gone? Right, there he is. You fucking get down here. Yeah, let Lydia take care of that. I don't like the slow speed with the crossbow. Thankfully we're fire resistant, so we shouldn't need to worry about the calling down the fire. Shut it, mate. I'm not despairing about anything. Fucking despair because you're going to die for a second time. Well, I mean, we do still need to worry about it. Let's not get carried away here. I'm getting breathed fire at. It is still sore. Where's it gone? Oh, that's reminding me of Game of Thrones as well now. Just fucking... I've never really liked Daenerys, I'm going to be honest with you. Everyone pure fangirls over her, but like I'm like... I've always thought she is clearly a bit fucking mad. And she always has been, honestly. Like, so I've been pretty fucking wary of her. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope she doesn't go a bit mental, but like, well, I mean, she is a wee bit already. Like, that is just the truth of it, honestly, guys. Oh, for fuck's sake, been breathed on again. Like, she spent way too much time fucking getting her own way, I think. Just doing whatever she likes. Like, I mean, she's setting people on fire and people, oh, you shouldn't do that, but then she's like, oh, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. She's just like, yeah, I know, but fucking, why not though, right? It's like, well, I mean, you know, because it's bad, and that's why your dad was, not your dad, sorry, your granddad was overthrown and, you know, stabbed and killed, and there was a big war. Yeah, let's listen to what she's got to say.
It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn.
Well, maybe. I don't really know, honestly, but I think so.
I owe you some answers, don't I?
You do.
Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Excellent. So, I suppose the obvious question, who are you and what do you actually want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again.
Why is it always
We
so
need to
cold?
stop them.
I wonder the same thing, Lydia. Just in case you didn't hear, she said, why is it always so cold? So, what do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
It's no easy thing to make a living in the wild.
I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away. It was at Helgen.
Really? Where?
The one that attacked Helgen. Yeah, let's leave out that other part.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
I'll play my part.
So, what would you say our next move is?
The first thing we need
Because
to
Silas
do
knows
is
who the
figure out
blades
who's
are.
behind the dragons.
He's not an idiot, and he's
The
old enough.
Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing the dragons back? I don't think Skyrim would have the Stormcloaks anymore if they knew how to do that.
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Well, that's an interesting point of view, but you feel like they just attack the Empire, surely? They had dragons. I don't think it's them. May well not be anyone. Anyway, so we need to find what the Thalmor know about the dragons, because again, he knows why the Thalmor are after her. Disillusion of the Blades, part of the White Gold Concordat, yada yada. So anyway, so we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons then. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse.
Cloak and dagger's
They
not
could
really
teach
my
me a few
thing.
things about paranoia.
So with that in mind, how would you say we get in?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Well, don't keep too much of an eye in the sky. Quite a few of them have been standing on the ground when I found them.
Still here.
Yet another dragon. Dead. There's a few Stormcloaks up here. Wow, Thresher Maul. Is that ice? Did they get ice up here?
This is life.
That was a fire
Struggle is
dragon.
what reminds us to draw breath.
Lydia, you need to stop speaking every so often. Well, she'll definitely get back before us because, let's have a look. We need to deal with that. We're not doing that right now, but I think we're going to head up to Winterhold. Back down and around to the Shrine of Periite. And then we'll head back to Riverwood. I think that's a good idea. Although, if I remember correctly, the Thalmor Embassy is somewhere near Solitude. It makes sense as well, because it's near the Imperial capital of this province.
It's good to toughen her up. Not an easy world out here. Keep at it.
Anyway, I think we're going to spend the night here and
Well met.
call it an episode at that. So, yeah, question of the day was which junk is better, Warhammer, Lord of the Rings, or the Elder Scrolls. I really like all three, so don't, you know, take offence to me saying any, but I'd say, I don't know, I think I like Lord of the Rings the least and probably the Elder Scrolls the most just because you can play the games.
Mead, you're welcome here. Even if you... I visited the meaderies of Riften once. Alas.
Do you not have someone in charge of this bar? So anyway, yeah, that's the question of the day. Which do you prefer out of those three?
You've got a fine look
Please
about
remember
you.
to leave a like, share, comment and subscribe.
Have a visit at the Braid Within.
Also if you can, tell a friend. I've been Tartan Spartan and just as soon as I find where a bed is, I'll see you all next time.
Welcome
Bye.
to Times Square.